I spoke with people of different ages and backgrounds who shared their stories of how the attacks impacted them 18 years ago and the effect it has on them today.
I woke up watching the TV and I saw a plane flying into the building. And I jumped up and said, hey, what's going on? And my brother walked in and said, a plane just hit the building in New York. And it was chaos after that. I mean, everybody started calling. I mean, it wasn't 10 minutes. We had 15 phone calls. People calling, asking had we seen what was going on. And by the time I answered the first call, that's when the second plane hit.
I was actually working that day at a bank and just conducting business as usual. It hadn't been too long since we had opened, around 9-ish or so. And one of the customers actually told me about it. And then we went to the back, turned on the news, and it was on every station just about. So we saw it and just in disbelief, could not believe that it was going on.
I used to work at night. I would get off at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I was really at the point where I was getting ready to go to sleep. And I heard airplanes, because where I live, it's like a traffic way for airplanes. And I kept on hearing one right behind the other. So instead of me turning on the TV, I went outside to see what the issue was. Like, I couldn't stop the airplanes, but I kept on seeing like one right behind the other. So I cut on the television and I looked at the Today Show and I saw Matt Lauer at that time, he was on, and saw the airplane just go into the building. And it was a very traumatic experience. I just could imagine how those people that was there felt at the time, and the people, their loved ones, wondering if everybody's okay, because you have people just...
We were sitting in the classroom early in the morning, maybe like 8, 9, and that whole day had felt crazy anyway. But then, right after morning announcements, they turned on the TV and was like, y'all need to watch this. Everybody, they came over the intercom, was like, everybody watch this. And we see the plane going into the World Trade Center.
Michael Thomas, Mykesha Harville, Marianne Williamson, and Reginald Patrick say that day changed them forever, and they now question their safety at times.
I felt angry at first that someone would attack us, and then I felt just numb, really, for all the people that was had lost their lives, and all the drama that was going on. It made everybody afraid. It made the country on pins and needles, so to speak.
And I just remember fear, being scared. I didn't want to be around crowds. And to be honest, that's still in me today. I'm very cautious in crowded atmospheres, because that just changed a lot. The freedom took away a lot of freedom that we took for granted.
But I have grandchildren that live in Texas, and they fly here often. They're 16 and 15, and I be worried about them when they get on the airplane by themselves and get here. Until I see them, I'm worried about if something happened to them, because I can't call them on the plane. So
I know it probably won't happen again, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? So I like to drive everywhere. So I don't care how far it is, I'm gonna drive.
People I spoke with feel Americans came together in solidarity following the attacks.
It's still etched in my mind, basically. Very tragic thing that happened, but I just pray that we continue to grow from this and learn from this as a nation, and just remember that love is really, truly what we need to bring us together and not divide us.
Reporting in Birmingham, Cameron Edgeworth, CBS 42 News, local coverage you can count on.